Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do the reading for Aries, and this will be for February, or the first half of February. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my page. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget though, it's not going to resonate and suit every single person out there. We're all going through different things in our lives. Also, time is fluid, energy is vice versa, and take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't. I'll be doing, getting a card from this deck, the Guardian Angel deck. I'll get one card for the energy of the reading. I'll do one from the Romance Angels, and I'll also get one from my new deck, the Wisdom of Oracle, as well, just to get a bit more information. Then I'll do some tarot and a few more Oracle decks, and then that will be it. Okay. Okay, one card for Aries for February. Okay, you've got two. Oh no, you've got a three. Sorry. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Thoughts, which is the same as the Six of Swords. So this is you resisting the change. You feel like there's unfinished business with the situation. There might be obstacles, but yeah, it's like you're still not at the peaceful times. You still got stuff going on because you're not wanting to just, move on. Okay, so then we've got the Two of Action. So the Two of Action in reverse is the same as the Two of Wands. So this is about you having personal goals, you fearing the unknown though, you maybe don't have a plan to get those goals, which could cause impatience, and maybe you've got some inner conflict going on. You also maybe don't trust yourself to make the right choices. You feel like there's no opportunities to kind of progress, to move forward. Just watch I guess you need to figure out what it is you want, which are your goals, and then figure out how to get there, right, with your plan. You got to keep your eyes on the big picture, but I feel like at the same time, you need to figure out those details. Like upright, it would be all about, big picture rather than the details. But I feel like you need to focus on the details. Like small steps, what it is you want to do to be able to achieve what it is you want. You've also got the Messenger of Thought. And that's the same as the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about someone who comes in to communicate with you, but it can also be there's a lot to learn before you actually are ready to move forward. So there might be some new information that comes in. Maybe you get some communication from somewhere else, but something comes in that may require changes to your plans. Make sure if you sign any documents that you check them very carefully. And it's all about sharing knowledge, learning from other people. You might meet somebody, if you're not that kind of person, who's very blunt and not very diplomatic, but very truthful, very, they say how they feel. The other one is the Messenger of Abundance, which is like the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, that's all about you manifesting what you want in your life. You might become a student again, you might do something to make some money. So this is about wonderful news regarding your career, a job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school, as I said. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. It could also describe someone who's very youthful, optimistic, and very clever. So you got three that fell out, but it's all about the same kind of thing. So I feel like the message for you there is just to make plans and make steps on how you're going to achieve your goal for your life. If it's about a career, then make steps as to how you want to get to that perfect career that you want. Aries. Keep saying the wrong one today. Aries with Feb. That's too many. I'm going to take the first couple. Oh my God, this card, I swear this card has come out for every single reading I've done so far. That's so weird. So weird. Like I've done all the earth signs And now I'm doing You're My First Fire Sign, and playfulness has come out for every single one of them. And I've reshuffled, I've shoved it in the middle of the deck, I've done all that sort of thing. And I feel like just maybe everybody needs to just do things to get out there and be more fun, things that they are passionate about, things that make your inner child happy, you know, be playful. And I feel like maybe we're not doing that at the moment with all of the readings so far. And retreating seems to be another one as well. Everyone's going through this hermit mode. So maybe take some time to do that. And once you do the soul searching and introspection, get some clarity, you're going to get a new love come in, which seems to be the same kind of message for pretty much everybody so far. Different cards, but all the same kind of message. Okay, Aries. Aries for Feb. First half of Feb. Aries. Aries. Whoop. You've got a change in the wind. On the bottom you've got poised as well. So with the poised card, let's start with that maybe. So this one on the bottom of the deck, poised, this is all about you being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best. It's all about confidence. And when you're confident and happy in your own skin, which I feel like we've already discussed. Anyway, when you feel that confidence, then you are ready for a deeper, more intimate relationship. And loving yourself, you can handle anything when you are completely yourself. You know, love, friendships, harmonious, new connections are all present now and are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. So, I mean, that's a really good card. And it's all, even with regarding to if it's about your career and about prosperity, it's all about you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. So you can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, into your service to the world. It's all about your direction that you're moving in is your destiny. So, I mean, everything about this is that's really good. And the one that fell out is a change in the wind. That's this card here. Change has been initiated. You've had that sense that something's happening. Preparation for a storm. Awareness your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. We all resist change. I mean, that's one of the things we keep doing. Whereas I feel like you are retreating, though. You are retreating. You're knowing, and for you, I feel like, because it's in reverse, I feel like you are knowing that you're ready to move forward. You know, instead of if it was upright, it would be all about you're resisting it, whereas I feel like knowing you know that it's time to move on. And it's, you know, you've been working on you. I feel like you may have already done that, or you are doing that, or you're retreating to do that. So, yeah, I feel like things are gonna get better. Because I feel at the moment, maybe it's not so great, but I feel like you're retreating, you're going to have true new love come in, so things are going to get better. If it's about your career, you've got this excellent, you know, with the abundance card, you've got things that are going to start happening, and depending on whatever your goal is, you know what I mean? So if it's about a relationship, maybe you are in sync now with people that you meet, you know what I mean? And I feel like you've been through the rough seas possibly already. Whether you've already been in that retreat mode or whether you are going to be in that retreat mode, I can't tell you. It's different for different people. But whatever that is, it's like get away from any kind of drama if that's what you're involved in. But I feel like, yeah, you've possibly been through this change. Let's do some tarot and we'll ask. Oops. I feel like the Two of Action card is the most important for some reason. And that's the one about like your planning and fearing the unknown. Figuring out what it is you want for your life, your personal goals. I feel like that's an important message. Because I keep looking at that card. Okay, tell me more for Aries for February. First half of February for Aries. Tell me about Aries, first half. Okay, Aries, first half of February. Aries. Aries. One more. Okay, one more Aries. It's funny, when I was shuffling, I kept seeing this card before. And this is the Strength card. This is on the bottom of the deck. The Strength card is all about, you know, compassion and self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, all the things that we've already been talking about having the strength and taking back your own power. Maybe you are feeling very hesitant to open your heart. You've been through something with emotional loss. You know, you've had that loss and a grieving and feeling abandoned, all that sort of stuff. You are definitely not... There's something that's either you are not open to new beginnings at the moment for some of you, and it's like you're averting the disaster, but you need to do that work on you. But we'll get more information. So the first card you've got is movement, choices and decisions in reverse. That's all about you feeling indecisive. You're maybe juggling too many things. Maybe you need to prioritize what's important to you. Why do I keep looking at this card? I think because they're talking about the averting the disaster, and I just said a minute ago, you're averting the disaster. I feel like it's all kind of, maybe that's why I just kept staring at it. You're averting the disaster, and this card's all about you averting the disaster. I always think though, when we feel like there's unfinished business, what is there? Is it going to be better for us to... If it's already turned out bad, why is there unfinished? Like, what do you think is going to change? Just the thought I had. Okay, let's move on, because I don't know if I've shuffled these. Yeah, there's a lot going on in my head with this reading, and it's just all coming in at the same time, and I'm struggling to kind of make out bit by bit. So I feel like I'm sounding very kind of just like all over the shop, and that's how I'm feeling in my head. Even the change in the wind, I feel like it's because you don't want to make change. I feel like it's just you're trying to avert this disaster. You're trying to not move on. And maybe that's what you're doing here. You don't want to make the choices and decisions. Anyway, let's ask. Tell me more. Trust your intuition for sure. Maybe some of you turn to tarot or other things to get answers. You need to trust yourself though with this situation. Two of Wands, yeah, you're definitely doing future planning and trying to contemplate and assess your life. Some of you may travel. but it's looking at things from a new perspective. You are surrendering, you're letting go. Maybe some of you, you're definitely releasing the worry. You've had these, you know, horrible nights, nightmares, you're depressed, went through all of that, but you're releasing all of that now. You might be very dependent on other people to make you happy as well. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. You have victory and success. So this is all about you having self-confidence, you making progress. Some of you may be publicly recognized, but it could also just be about victory and success. Tell me more for Aries. Seven of Wands and Page of Swords. Stand your ground if you need to with a situation. Maybe there's something you're feeling very defensive about, but you need to stand your ground. Persevere, protect your heart. You might be in competition with other people. And you've got the Page of Swords. So, yeah, it's all about someone coming in to communicate with you. As I said, you may find out information. I think one of those cards said that. Something about someone coming in. New information may require changes to your plans. And I said somebody may come in and talk, say something to you. Yeah. Okay. And I think I said it over here too. But yeah, you're definitely withdrawing from, maybe you're withdrawing from a situation where they were giving to other people, and so therefore they probably broke your heart, but you need to release the pain and forgive them and forgive you. Stop any negative self-talk, become a bit more optimistic, because you are walking away. If you haven't already, you will be walking away. Right, then we have there's so much going on in my head. I feel like I'm all over the shop. Okay, so then we've got patience and planning, which is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about you waiting for your whatever plans to bear fruit. You need to have a plan. I think I said that before. You need to have a plan. You know, evaluate, look at your long-term view, figure out what it is you want. You are going to be waiting. You are going to, you know, it's all about having patience and waiting, but you got to put in the effort as well. So figure out your plan. That's definitely important. Figure out what it is you want. Figure out that plan. And this is you letting go, having a new perspective, self-sacrifice as well. Tell me more for Aries. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. If it's about your career, like you're focusing on that, you're focusing on becoming, you know, independent. It's somebody who's very resourceful and domestic, dependable, warm-hearted, reliable, generous, nurturing. Maybe they're a working parent, all those things. You are resisting breaking the cycle at the moment. You're resisting the change, which is what I've already told you. I just feel like there's no communication with somebody that maybe you want communication from, but there is no communication. But it can also mean you're feeling just burnt out. Like, I feel really tired. Impulsive, you're feeling restless, unfocused. You've got lack of faith in the universe. It's not the right time for that as well. And I mean, this other person could have been a narcissist. That's an emotionally manipulative. And they were probably giving to many people, but now you need to just focus on your self-care. And it was a one-sided relationship. Okay, lucky last. We got the waiting game. So here we are again, future planning and contemplating and assessing your life. You may travel, but yeah, you're figuring out what it is you want. But unfortunately, you plant the seed and then it takes a while to grow. Plants don't grow overnight. You need to make sure you manifest what you want. It's very important. You might have been being manipulated, as I said to you, but yeah, make sure you stop. Don't manifest what you don't want. Manifest what you do want. and you might feel very overwhelmed by your choices. I mean, you have choices here, you've got choices there. It's like someone's very just overwhelmed by their choices, but it's all about being determined, having willpower, and making a decision. Okay, so tell me more for Aries. Yeah. Another Knight. Somebody may come in very fiery, passionate, with an offer for you. That could be one of the choices. As I said, you've had a couple of nights. Definitely take back your own power in a situation. Be a leader in your own life. Have some inner clarity. You might have some clouded judgment about a person or a situation, but just be aware of that. Maybe you were carrying that whole relationship, or you were putting in all the effort and somebody wasn't. So you're feeling burnt out, like, oh my God, I keep yawning and I feel rude, and I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I'm feeling this way. And yeah, you just feel really just overwhelmed. You need to release whatever it is. Here you are feeling unfulfilled. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to sage myself. Every time I do readings and they feel this way, I feel it. But you are going to move on with the Five of Cups in reverse. You are going to move on. But that's after you have a breakup of some kind. There's distrust, there's a misunderstanding, and it's probably with somebody who was like a devil energy you've got to detach from. But somebody is definitely coming in. This could be the other person. The Knight of Pentacles. You might have somebody who's moving a bit slower, but they're coming in with an offer. They're a very reliable person. Maybe someone who's an animal lover, hardworking, trustworthy. So you might have both of the people coming in. Maybe that's your choices. But it's whatever you manifest. And you've also got the Chariot, was the other one that fell in reverse that fell out. So yeah, maybe you just like your lack of direction. Or there's opposition. Oh, I need to sage myself. Let me just put some more. I've got Palo Santo going, but I'm just going to get some sage as well because I don't want to keep yawning throughout the reading. But I feel like if that's you, if you are burnt out, maybe you need to make a decision. You need to, yeah, figure out what it is you want, make that plan. So I'm just saging. I've saged me as well. All right, let's get a bit more information. But there's definitely decisions. It's all about decisions. Okay, tell me more for Aries. Aries, that's not for Feb. Oh, environment fell out for one of the others. It might have been Taurus or Virgo. I'm not sure, but one of them had, I think it was Taurus. I feel like it was Taurus, and maybe you've got Taurus in your chart somewhere, but it was all about the environment not being great. What else did we talk about? Talked also about things going on behind the scenes, and maybe you need to dig deep and look beyond the surface to question about your own decisions. Be more environmentally friendly. Maybe your environment, though, that you're living in, that you're in all the time, is not great at the moment. You have also control about what you put into your body. So yeah, I guess there's that as well. And it's also about connection to like the environment. Maybe you need to spend some more time in nature. And as I said, you need to trust your intuition, which you're not doing. And you are going to have a karmic completion, which I think is this situation. There's definitely something going on here. I think this is a pretty long reading. And I think it's because my head's kind of all over the shop. I don't know if that's how you're feeling. If you're feeling like your head's kind of just all over the place, you don't know what's going on, you don't know if you're Arthur or Martha, as they say. I don't know who ever made up that saying, but anyway, I feel like that. Make sure you do keep your integrity. No matter what you do, act with integrity. with all your decisions. Maybe spend some time with your friends as well. But yeah, it's definitely all about decisions. Okay, Aries. Someone's definitely wearing a mask. They're not showing how they truly feel. It could even be that, but someone's not being completely honest. Make sure that you have any outdated thinking. Maybe you need to figure out how you really feel, your beliefs, all that kind of thing. Make some healthy choices, as I said to you before, about what you put into your body with the environment. Keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want and be grateful. I feel like that's in reverse. So I feel like you're not really manifesting, as I said, what it is you do want. You need to manifest that, not what you don't want. I really hope this reading makes sense, just because I'm just all over the place. And I feel like that with my head right now. You got a lot going on in your head. You've got, don't try to fix others. You've got Mr. or Mrs. Fix It, it says. You need to heal yourself to attract your best partner. People pleasing, trust the process. So maybe you're not actually trying to fix yourself, and maybe that's where you're stuck. You need to work on fixing yourself. And then it's funny, you've got communication and you've got talking again. So I feel like, as I said, someone's going to come in and communicate with you, which is what I've already said. Maybe someone's going to come back with a second chance, like they hope for a second chance. But make sure you manifest what it is you do want, and then great things are going to happen. You also are going to need to attract people who are like-minded, that, you know, they're healthy attachment styles, not just because you're codependent you attract anybody, but an actual healthy connection. That's there as well. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you with the next reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.